No, I'm about to tell you how this gonna go. He's gonna be so conservative on this interview because he knows Felicia gonna watch it. This nigga ain't gonna say nothing out the way. This is gonna be so boring.
I don't know about that.
Cause he ain't gonna say nothing.
It just depends on what the topic.
I mean, topics, whatever you're the guest, so we're gonna cater to you, and we'll revolve our conversation around what you're talking about.
So, do we want to talk about all the bullshit we went through?
No,
Yeah,
I think they've heard enough of that.
Let's do it.
Everybody say you got some new stories. Come on,
Unless you gonna do it.
Unsolicited opinions. Ooh, I love those.
Come on, nigga, let's go. I've been waiting.
One day, mom was gone. She wasn't supposed to be back no time soon.
Every time we caught, she was supposed to be back every single time.
And we clearly had just raided the Hilton at some point, right? Because you know how we used to go down to the Hilton and raid.
You got caught with you got caught with the bottles.
Yeah,
I do kind of remember. I wasn't there, but I remember the story.
We was in there playing spades, but we was drinking.
Right.
Like we ran through a whole bunch of them little
airplane bottles. Yeah.
Nah, these were like pints.
Oh yeah, the small. Yeah, like what they were pour
like
the drinks for on the planes.
They were like half pints because we was getting them out the refrigerators at the hotel, the suites. You know, like back then when the hotels used to have all the liquor in there, and they would just charge you for what was missing.
Right.
And we would like go in an empty room and take everything.
I know.
So we had all these bottles, and she came home early. We in the middle of a good spades game. Don't talk about talking shit.
Yeah.
Smack, smack, smack. And all the bottles was in the trash can.
Right.
She came home, and everybody was silent because we didn't want to even breathe because we smelled like liquor.
We was already busted. I was busted. I wasn't there. This time.
Nah, we didn't get in no trouble.
Right.
We didn't get in no trouble because nobody snitched and everybody stayed quiet.
That's the rule.
And so we didn't get in no trouble because she said, "Where these liquor bottles come from?" She said, "Where these liquor bottles?" I said, "I threw them away." She said, "Where they come from?" I was like, "They was outside."
Yeah.
And I threw them away. And she said, "Well, why you didn't take them to the dumpster?" I said, "I wasn't going that way."
Yeah.
"Well, why you bring them in the house?" I said, "You want me to leave them in front of the house and make it look like we luscious?"
Yeah.
And stuff. Like alcoholics live here.
Script. Yeah.
So I was like, so I threw them away. When I take the trash out, I was gonna throw them away. I said, that was a long way to walk. Just throw away these bottles. She said, "I know you lying, but I can't prove it."
Yeah.
And everybody else just sat there with their hand.
Yeah.
I got 4, bro.
And that and that line of logic that you just displayed is the reason my mother was like, "You should be a lawyer because you've done that to get me out of trouble before." She came to my house and talked myself off of punishment, talked me out of punishment with that line of logic. My mom just got frustrated. It was like, "Yeah, he can go outside." "Yeah, Chris, he can go."
I remember a couple of times Chris got me out the house because my mom was like, "Is Chris gone?" I'm like, "Yeah, Chris gone." Sometimes I just use you anyway.
Yeah. I wasn't nowhere.
Nowhere near. I mean, come on. I done spent the night at all your houses multiple nights and never stayed there. Like multiple nights I done spent the night at y'all houses. And when I got all that new gear, when mom was like, "Where you get them Jordans from?" Chris just let me wear them. Manuals let me wear them. Like, looking back on it, it really was like, now my mom was like, it made no sense. Like, so Manuel letting you wear them brand new Jordans and the rip away pants.
Right, and you never returned them.
You get to wear them first. Like, these are fresh out the box. He gonna let you wear them first. Like, he not gonna wear them and then let you wear them. You gonna get to wear them first? Okay, Brian. Now looking back, my mom was probably in the other rooms like, "This nigga think I'm dumb." I don't know where they got them from, but it wasn't right. I'm just gonna bring no drama. I guarantee she sat in the front room all night waiting for the police to show up. I was like, "Man, where this shit come from?"
I remember I came home from school. This had to be like freshman year. Came home from school, and you know how you pass the Slocums in them house and you coming down
the hill, right? Yeah.
And for some reason, everybody was outside, right? everybody had on a brand new starter jacket. I mean, like you can see the Scotch Guard on their jacket. I was like, damn.
Oh, you must be referring to the great starter heist of 80, 89, 89, 90.
It had to be like 90, 91. The Great Starter Heist.
The great starter heist.
I was talking about, I saw full-length starters.
The long ones
I saw a full-length Hawk starter. I mean, but you can see the shine off as soon as you hit the hill.
Brand new.
I was like, damn. Like, they still had tickets on it.
Everybody
And I'm talking about the whole hood.
had on new starter jackets.
I don't care if you was big, small, skinny,
And it was the
fat.
summer.
And we had the little littles. The little littles was out there.
Yeah, everybody.
I'm talking about everybody. I
had
came
them.
around here. I came back in town. I was like, damn. Everybody.
I know
got-
how much these jackets cost. I know what these niggas' income level is around here. How all these niggas got starter jackets.
I'm talking about everybody. Your little cousin, your cousin friend.
Yeah,
Everybody had starter
I
jackets.
think that shit sprinkled all the way from Union City.
that was the great starter heist. It went to school because it's
all
like
around
when you came down the
whole
hill.
city.
When it was the fall. 'Cause I remember we went to school.
Yeah.
And then that next day in school, everybody was rocking a fresh, brand new starter. And the champs at Shannon Mall was missing a lot of starters. A lot of them.
And I mean, it didn't even matter. I didn't even care about the teams. I saw Buffalo Bills,
Right.
Vikings. You know, it didn't even matter. It was just like
They knew.
they
Yeah.
was all brand new.
Now when I see these people running in grabbing stuff, like rookies.
Now you got
We was doing this shit 30 years ago.
you do got to realize that shit was really, really, really good coordinated.
It was coordinated.
Like everybody go in.
Hold
you
on,
got
what year
5
was
minutes.
that? Statute of limitations out, right?
91.
I mean, hypothetically, everybody ran in.
Allegedly.
That was 91.
Yeah.
Everybody went in, and you got 5 minutes to pick what you want.
When I say that, I forgot what
order
it.
some shoes too while you're in there.
Yeah. Well, that was your stilo. I ain't gonna put you on blast. Go ahead. Just let me try these on to move. Oh, they look good. I bet I'm passing these. Watch this. Watch this. Ching. Hit the trail.
Shots out the window.
Is Shannon 7? Is that building still even there? I haven't been
Yeah,
there.
it's a church now.
It's a church.
Yeah.
Is it?
Shout outs to William Arnold.
I bet that trail's still back there.
Yeah, that's the fastest man in Union City right there.
Oh.
William Arnold.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Larry Thornton.
Nah, William was faster than Larry.
You think so?
I was fast.
Let's get this niggas to get a race.
I was fast. I couldn't beat William Arnold.
Yeah, you were fast. You. I think it was.
so big.
I'm about to say between the three of y'all was probably the fastest in the
I
neighborhood.
couldn't beat that nigga, man.
William.
No, William. I can't.
William was fast.
William was fast.
Larry was fast. Larry was
Larry
quick.
was fast.
Well, no, Larry was quick.
He was quick.
He was quick. Like he can move directions quick. You couldn't tackle him because he could just shift.
I
on
didn't
you.
even want to because he was coming too fast. I'm like, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
We ain't had no pads
Y'all
out
remember
there.
I got knocked unconscious by Chatham out up there? Because I still to this day don't remember what happened. I remember I tried to tackle him and
He
then
hit
y'all,
you on top of the head.
and then y'all told me
He came down like this
Yeah.
on top of your head.
he did the Donkey Kong move.
Yep. and cut the blood circulation.
No, I had a concussion, bro. That's what happened. Looking back on it, it was a concussion. I got knocked unconscious. Y'all let me keep on going.
We didn't know about CTE.
You know, none of that. Until this day, I have no recollection of what happened. Y'all, I just know what y'all told me. And I guess I kept playing football with a concussion,
I'm just realizing how
getting my junior say out on.
when you look back on it, it was real Cosby kiddish. Some of the stuff we did up on that field, because we nailed a rim to a tree.
It was like the garden.
I mean,
It's like Madison Square Garden.
yeah,
up
we
in that
dribbling
bitch.
on straight dirt.
Was up there balling on dirt. On dirt.
And then we had the nerve to stick a boulder where the free throw line was.
And these are not no shoot around. This is competitive basketball.
Right.
Like
with a boulder
with
where
a
the free
boulder.
throw, so that you could jump off of it and duck.
you can see motherfucker dribble all the way around and get that running start towards the boulder. Well, he's finna take off.
Right. The only thing you can do, you had to stand in front of the boulder. So
you got two options. You could try to time it, or you could just let him go because you don't want to get dunked on. Because you get dunked on in front of everybody, your kind of neighborhood career is over. Like that's gonna be you're gonna be dunked on, nigga, for the rest of your life. Do you win?
Soon as you get on the bus.
Yeah, you go Don. Dunked on, nigga. And the rest of your whole high school career, you just be dying from that one incident where you tried to block somebody's dunk and got yoked on.
Matter of fact, where that lady at that used to coach us at the
I don't know. She was fine though.
as hell.
Oh, I forgot about that.
But that was in the 80s, baby.
I forgot.
So,
Yeah. We was on, there was like 8 of us on the church team, but only 2 of them went to church. The rest of us, it was like above the rim kind of shit. Like we just got the ringers. We went and got all the church went and got all the ringers from the neighborhood. Yeah, I'll play for our church. Play for our church. We're gonna
Yeah, we had a good time though.
that we did. I used to love that gym. Played on carpet. That was the first time. Remember?
Yeah,
it was the
carpeted gym. It was over like in Boulder Crest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I remember driving. It was going like Saturday mornings.
We down by 10 with 2 minutes left. The game over, guys. We were like,
We've been the ball. We had Ramel on the team. Like none of us went to Ben Hill except for you and y'all two. Y'all the only 2 I knew that was actually went to the church. The rest of us, we were just on the team. Like we'd be here for the games. We're not coming to praise the Lord on Sunday.
But in all honesty, though, the reason we Ben Hill used to have a bunch of girls. He would wake me up. We going to church.
like it's a club. Hey, we going to church, bro. I saw Shorty last night. Said she gonna be there today.
They had women from Doug, Mays, everywhere. Yeah. Westlake.
Yeah.
We would go to church.
Y'all did. Yeah. That's it's funny because I remember y'all 2 all the time. Like, hey, where y'all going? Church? Why? Because 2 reasons. Girls. Second reason, Miss Winters.
Yep, Miss Winters is right there.
And get that steak and cheese biscuit, baby. No, it's not a steak. You got a steak and cheese biscuit.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, every now and then the Lord was supposed to get $5. He might have got 4.
Yeah,
because you needed that other dollar for that biscuit.
Lord, I need my nourishment. So I can praise you.
That ain't how it went all the time. We go to the Spur before we go to the church.
That's right. The Spur.
Yeah.
The liquor store?
Nah, it was a gas
station.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
MD 2020.
Yeah, they didn't care. The Spur didn't care.
Y'all was getting y'all communion early.
This ain't the last Sunday in the month.
No, every Sunday's the last Sunday, baby. When you go to church with me.
I didn't know they gave banana red at church.
I forgot about the banana red Mad Dog.
Now, this is really the reason why we really went to church. Cause we went to
your salvation, nigga.
No, we
I do want to add, did you get caught that day when they did the raid on C.H. Gillette? We was out there playing basketball.
No.
We had to run around like slaves.
No.
I came home with like hitchhikers and all kind of shit on me.
I guess
Brian got caught.
I got caught.
I jumped fences.
Kevin was out there too. He was the main one. We can talk about that with him.
He got a head start.
He got the head start on everybody. He's the one who took off on everybody and started hollering at us.
Still got caught?
No, he didn't get caught.
He had a good
I got
head
caught,
start.
and guess what I got caught by? Ron. Ron got me.
So, for those that's watching, we knew the police officers by their first names because they saw us all the time.
All the time. Like daily. Like they roll through our neighborhood and we just be walking down to the mailbox. What y'all doing? I'm going to get the mail, man. What the fuck, man?
What the fuck I'm doing?
Somebody just stole something from the mall. Nigga, I'm going to get the mail. You think I just stole something? Like, I'm that fast? I'm that fast?
How the fuck I get all the way
We're bringing from the mall to go check the mail.
This nigga Ron grabbed me and I was in dress clothes. Nigga, we had just come back from. We had just come back. I want to say we was coming from church. My mother was like, "Go check the mail." So I'm walking to the PO box.
Right.
Ron come down the hill,
He always come down the hill, but hauling ass.
And he go grab me and take me to the mall. He go grab me, handcuff me, take me to
a lineup. For a lineup,
right?
Is that him? Like when people talk about over policing, I'm like, yeah, our neighborhood was over
I
policed.
was like, wait a minute, man. I got on slacks
Right.
and dress shoes. How the hell I run from the mall?
I tell people because our neighborhood was right by the mall. Anytime any crime happened at the mall, the police would come straight to our neighborhood, and if we was outside, we was a suspect. He was a suspect.
That's why I was so startled when I saw them starter jackets when I came around the corner. I was like, damn, these niggas don't give a fuck.
but then it goes back. The police are kind of justified. They kind of rolling through here all the time. We are doing some of the shit. We're just not doing all the shit. Like every time something happened up there,
this ain't not ours.
Yeah,
we don't operate.
We don't steal this between these hours. Come back later. You might catch one of us.
Your best option is to get the hell on. I was trying to stand there and have a conversation talking about I ain't did it. I was here.
And another reason the police is messing with us because y'all remember us just be sitting down there, right?
We would just run.
Doing nothing, and the police would come on the hill, be like, all right, when they get down here, we all just gonna run.
Yeah.
As soon as they get right in front of us, everybody just scattered, just so they would chase
separate directions.
In separate directions, just so they would chase us, and then we laugh at the person who got caught.
But that's why they got our ass at the basketball court. Because they ain't never come that deep. It used to be one car. This was like 3, 4
this was coordinated. It was coordinated. It was like, we finna get these niggas. Fucking around playing. We told them to play basketball up here like 20 times. 20 times we told them to play basketball up here.
We either had to hop the fence, go under a fence, like there was a cutout.
Or somebody had to pull the had to pull the fence up so you could slide underneath.
So it wasn't no quick escape.
No.
You had to
going through, under, or over a fence.
Yeah, you
There's
had
the
to
only options.
And they were all barbed wire fences.
All of them, yeah.
You had to be agile to get.
I used to be jealous because I wasn't skinny enough to get, people used to step up and squeeze through that white fence. I couldn't do that. I was too chubby. I always had to go. I was one of the under the fence dudes.
Yeah, that slowed you down.
That slowed me down because you needed somebody to pull the fence up for you. You need somebody to pull the fence up for you.
I'm still trying to figure out how Jamie always used to get fucking caught.
Because he was aloof. He was just kind of like walking around like I ain't doing nothing.
I saw Fife today. He came by the office today.
I'm like, Fife, how the fuck you get caught?
And he lived in the neighborhood, right next to Siege Gillette, right?
Where his mom is on the fucking board. Like, nigga.
Well, knowing that now, why we ain't never get permission?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that back then. Like, hey, ask your mom, can we play at the basketball court? so the police don't come?
Instead of us breaking in every day.
Remember the water balloons? The water balloon the stage? We was throwing water balloons at cars coming up the highway.
Oh, we was throwing eggs.
Yeah.
Well, you remember when we had do you remember when we had the little hut in the woods? What's that little road that behind, right before you get to Kindercare? There's a little road that go all the way.
Yeah.
I know.
And we had a little hut out there.
Oakley, is it? Well, that's where the Oakley apartments were. It wasn't Oakley Road. But it was called something else.
Either way, we had this little, we had our little makeshift Boy Scouts
fort. We had a fort.
You had a fort out there, right? We had a good time. And I remember the little Asian man was on his motorcycle. Woo, woo. We was going straight down the road. He turned around. Woo, he coming down. So one time, I don't know why, because we assholes.
And kids didn't want to see destruction.
He went this way. He went, woo, we went down the street. And for some reason, coordinated effort, about 3 niggas pick up a tree. Basically, it was a tree.
Watch this.
And we laid that shit straight in the middle of the street. And that motherfucker started coming up the street. And you can hear him. He got so mad, he got out that bike and chased the fuck out of us.
We love getting chased. When we were starting the water balloons, motherfuckers got in the car and chased us. Like, I think we did a lot of shit to get chased and to laugh at the person who got caught. Because if you got 10 of us and everybody run, and if you got caught, you get clowned.
And I mean, in hindsight, we could have hurt him bad. We put a whole tree in the middle of the street.
In hindsight, when I think about us throwing water balloons at moving cars coming down the street, that was like, we could have killed somebody. Yeah, but that was an entertainment.
Yeah,
we didn't have the internet.
We used to.
And when the mall run to, went by McCoy's and stole some candy.
That's That's my spot.
McCoy. I didn't rub his hand. That was my. McCoy's no longer exists because that was all our spot. I think they had one employee for that big ass store.
That store was huge.
That store was huge.
A case of Reese's?
Okay, we started off just taking one little piece of candy, but they used to put the whole cases on the shelf. Like you know how people, like most stores would stock it in the back of. No, McCoy's would put out the whole case out there, unopened. We was like, is that what y'all gonna do?
Really?
I'm selling candy at
Now,
school tomorrow.
What's crazy? Did nobody take nothing out the record stores?
Because their security was on point. Because they knew, like Tower and Record Bar, Camelot, like because they, especially when hip hop came out. Now, they put a rap section right by the register. You ever notice that the rap section was always up front? But it was like, because they gonna steal these.